Hey guys, let's talk about number 6 in section 4.7 on Achieve. This is a tricky yet fun problem. I really like it. So I tried to draw out the scenario with my limited drawing abilities. It says that you're creating some jewelry box here that's going to have a square base. So the dimensions of my base are x by x, and then I went ahead and gave its height of y. Now, that square base is to be built with silver plates, a jewelry box with a square base is built with silver plated sides and a nickel plated bottom and top. So the bottom and top is going to be cheaper. It says needs to have a volume of 40 cubic centimeters. If nickel plating costs $1 per square centimeter and silver plating costs $12 per square centimeter, find the dimensions of the box to minimize the cost of the materials. Okay, so in order to minimize the cost of materials, I need to get a surface area formula for the box. Now, I know that the area of the box is just going to be the area of the base and top, so that's 2x squared, plus the area of all of the sides. Well, every side is going to be x by y, so you're going to have plus 4xy. This would be the area of the box. Now, I don't want that area of the box in terms of two variables, so I used the fact that they gave me the volume in the problem of 40 cubic centimeters, and I can say, well, the volume would just be the length times the width times the height, which is just x squared times y. That has to be 40. That allows me to say, well, then the height of the box is going to be 40 divided by whatever the area of the base is, x squared. I go back to my area formula and I can say I can get this area formula solely in terms of x. It's going to be the area of the base and top, 2x squared, and then the area of the four sides I can call 4x times 40 over x squared. This last group simplifies down to be just 160 over x, and so I can say this is a simplified area of the box formula where I have the area of the base and top plus the area of the four sides. Now I needed to get a cost function from that. I know for each square inch of area that's used to create the bases, I only have to pay $1 for it. It's going to be plated with nickel. So you'll see I came down here and created a cost function. I said for each square centimeter of the base and top, you only had to pay $1. But the sides that are going to be plated in nickel, you're going to have to pay $12 per square centimeter for that. So I have the area times the cost. All I did is I multiplied the 12 by 160 to get the 1920 over x there. And now I need to take the derivative. So we know that the minimum of this cost function is going to occur at the critical point. And you can pretty much easily see that the critical point will be the minimum, because if you take the derivative a second time, you're going to have 4, and it would be plus 1920 over x cubed. For any value of x, that's going to be a positive. Anytime your second derivative is positive, your original function is going to be concave up, and any critical point will be a minimum. So I know that whatever value my first derivative is equal to 0 will minimize. And this last term here I just thought of as 1920 x to the negative 1. So its derivative is negative 1920 x to the negative 2. Now, when I set that equal to 0, that's just going to give me 4x is equal to 1920 divided by x squared. I multiply by x squared on each side, and you can see I get 4x cubed is equal to 1920. I divide by 4, I get x cubed is 480. I took the cube root of both sides to get x is approximately equal to, and it said round to 3 decimal places, so I did that for my final answer for x. It came out to be 7.829735, rounded to 3 decimal places, that went to 7.830. Now, in order to find out the height of the box, I had to plug this x value in, and I didn't want to plug the rounded value in. So you'll see here for y, I plugged my full answer there. That's the cube root of 480. And I divided 40 by that number squared, and I got my y value of 0.652. Now, testing Achieve here to see if these two answers are correct, I can say, well, the length, that's just the dimensions of the base. The length and the width are going to both be 7.830 centimeters. So I'll go 7.830. And the height, that should be your 0.652. We check those answers, and Achieve says that is correct. Hopefully this helps you out with this problem. Please let me know if you have any others. This is a fun section.